So, you join us here again, part 2 of our Star Trek Online preview. We're doing a bit of a waiting mission. Well, I am, and Simon is commenting. Hello, Simon.
Hello. Oh, you're on some weird planet with a marsh type thing.
So I have to disable 3
God.
energy towers.
Is anyone wearing a red shirt?
Star Trek Online is in 2 parts, so the ship combat is the first part, which is pretty long and laborious, but quite pretty and fun for a while. And this is the second part. You know, you go down on the ground, you do away missions, and it uses the exact same engine as Champions Online, because it's made by the same people, but
Boo,
it's got a lot of
boo.
problems with it.
Are you going to use your power fist?
No.
No, you're just going to hit him with a gun. See what the Gorn have done? They've made a mistake. They didn't set their phasers to kill, so they're not killing any of you. It's a good job you've got some weird shield matrix thing, otherwise you'd be dead by now.
Yeah, I've got like a personal shield.
But I don't remember them having that.
No,
I don't-
no, nor do I.
I don't remember that in the TV series or in any of the movies or the books. There's nothing. I don't remember any of that.
That could just soak up phaser blast after phaser blast.
God, there's some kind of weird animal around. What the hell was that?
It's like a Gorn animal. It's like a Gorn pet thing.
What the fuck?
I've never
Oh,
seen
they're
one of those.
They're like boars or something. Oh, they're lovely. Oh, they're giving you kisses. Oh. God, this is terrible. They just stood next to each other, just belting each other. It's just like the TV series. It's uncanny.
I'm just gonna skip forward a bit, or I'll be here all day.
William Shatner. You actually gave him the full name. That's really original. That's really original.
Thing is, because the way this game works is like Champions Online, you can kind of choose any name for anything, because the name isn't necessarily tied one per server.
Great. So everyone can be called William Shatner.
Yeah, so there will be like 100 Shatners running around, 100 Kirks, guaranteed.
God.
Guaranteed.
What the fuck is that? Is that a grenade?
Yeah, it's a grenade. It's like a special
Fuck.
ability.
I don't remember grenades. They used to, if they wanted to have the effect of throwing a grenade, what they would do is they would set their phasers to like overcharge or something, and then they would just throw the phaser
Yeah.
away, and it would blow up. Personal shields, grenades. This is really violent. I don't think this is really in the spirit of Star Trek. It's all about like diplomacy, learning about other cultures. This is just shooting people in the face. Gene Roddenberry must be spinning around in his grave.
Spinning around.
So how long did it take you to get bored with this game?
I don't know.
So I've
Are you bored of it already?
watched about 19 minutes. 19 minutes of video and I'm bored to tears with this already.
Well, later we'll take a look at the Klingon faction, which is the opposite faction. You can play as like the Gorn or the Orions. It's quite interesting stuff.
Would you like to have an Orion slave girl?
Who wouldn't, man? Who wouldn't?
It needs that kind of stupid music. 'Cause they used to have that in the original series when a girl appeared. They'd have like the soft focus on her.
Oh yeah,
she's like,
slightly
"Oh,
slightly odd
oh,
music, as
hello."
if she's not. There's something wrong, but you can't tell.
Yeah. And of course it turns out that she's like an alien and she's actually like hideous or really evil or something.
No, she's actually like a really old woman who they've
Yeah.
transformed into like a young one to like trick him.
And Kirk's been doing all sorts of stuff with this woman without realising it was someone's nan. Oh god. Meanwhile, at the same time, Spock, for some reason, he's troubled, and his emotions are coming out because this used to happen all the time. So Spock's going a bit ape shit. I think there was one time. This is absolutely ridiculous, right? There's one episode where, for some reason, all of the water on the ship had turned into like alcohol.
Right.
I don't know why this happened, but the thing was everyone was getting pissed, and they couldn't work out, that people were drunk. They just didn't understand. Spock's getting a little bit leery and emotional and stuff.
What do you mean?
He's tired and
He's
emotional.
it's just like sobbing on people's
Well,
shoulders.
he's hugging Kirk and he's saying, you're my best mate, and then he just like fucking punches Kirk in the face, and Kirk has to fight back with his power fist. This kind of random shit. And McCoy, McCoy's a bit of a pisshead anyway. He's one of the few people who actually drinks, real alcohol, and he figures out what's going on. And so he, injects them with anti-alcohol drugs. And they all start, being normal again. And of course, as people have slept with each other, people have beaten the shit out of each other.
What do you mean?
The Jefferies tubes are full of vomit and piss. It's like an alleyway next to a club.
I don't think I watched this episode.
There's like a couple of...
Fuck.
Yeah, the Jefferies tube. Kirk's just walking by in this one shot. He's walking by and he looks into the Jefferies tube, and there's a couple stood up having sex. Another guy's like on his knees vomiting. And
Whoa.
and Kirk, he doesn't understand. He doesn't know what's going on. It's like Spock, Spock, Spock. 'Cause that's what he says. I can't really do it, Kirk.
That's not that bad.
Hard to do an impression of Captain James T. Kirk. I can't really do it.
That was close. That was good.
I prefer my Janeway.
Chakotay, I wanna have a shag. Come up here.
My Janeway's much better.
Yeah. Janeway's spot on.
Oh god. What about Picard? I'm sure I could do Picard.
Engage.
Engage. Make it so. Number 1. I need a shag.
Yeah, it's perfect. Again, spot on.
So we got another... You're just shooting at a ship again. Is this going to be like another fucking 7 minutes of you just shooting at a ship and it's shooting at you?
Well, no, watch. I mean, the thing is, you've seen how easy everything's been so far, haven't you?
Oh, this is the challenge. Is this ship going to kick your ass?
The funny thing is that you don't get separate talent trees, so you can either put all your points in space combat or ground combat.
Ugh.
But often, when you're in space, you're at a massive disadvantage. And ground combat is just really easy. You just button mash your way through. So there's never really any reason to spec your talent points in ground combat.
It's not looking good for... what's the name of your ship?
USS Enterprise.
Fuck off. Seriously.
Yeah, look, you can
For
see there.
fuck's sake. The USS Enterprise. Oh god, the hull integrity. No! Are you just gonna run away? Get out of there! Get out of there, Shatner!
The thing is, I have to do this for the mission. This is the
Run
final part of
away!
the mission. Do you know what I mean?
Rear shield's failing!
So how the fuck am I supposed to do this?
Run! Can't you just warp? Warp out of there. Press the warp button. You need friends. It's an MMO. You're supposed to have friends that help you.
But no, that's the point. If I brought friends, there would then be 2 of these.
Well, if you brought like 10 friends, there would be 11 ships.
Well, I mean, it just ramps up the difficulty.
Oh.
It just gets
I
worse.
don't know why you haven't run away, because there's no way you can do this.
Well, how am I supposed to do it then? How am I supposed to complete the mission if I run away?
You need to upgrade your stuff.
How am I going to do that?
Buy more photon
I'd have to go
torpedo
through all those pre-mission parts
tubes.
again. It would take ages.
No! Well, that's it. You're dead. So that's it. That's the end of the game. You've got to create a new character. You've got to go through years of training to learn how to pilot and navigate and command a starship. All those courses, all those exams you've got to go through. Straight. Oh no, you're back. You're there. Oh. You can't even fly into the fucking asteroids, can you?
No, you just bounce off them. That's all for this video.
Thank you everyone for watching this latest video, and please subscribe to our podcast. The links are on the right.
Do you think we should do another video, man?
No. No.